What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I hate the lighting in here. Super yellow, super hate it, super dull, all the above. I have a ring light, but I have to plug it, I don't know, I have to plug it into whatever. But I'm sitting at Ryan's desk. My desk is over here. It's a mess. So I was like, why not just come on here and do an update for you guys. Whatever, it's bright, but I'm trying to see what's best for me. But yes, so I decided to come on here and do an update, a TTC update for you guys. As most of you may know, Ryan and I suffered a miscarriage, our first baby. We suffered a miscarriage back in August. After my after everything, you know, happened with the miscarriage, like giving, you know, birth to the sac, my OBGYN referred me to an endocrinologist, because obviously, you know, if you have PCOS, then you know 9 times out of 10 there's chances you will have type 2 diabetes, which that's what I had when I was pregnant, if I'm not mistaken. My A1C, you guys, was at a 7.9, a 7.6. So in October, because I had an appointment with my endocrinologist that October. That September, I didn't have a cycle. However, I did have a cycle in October, sometime, I think, yeah, sometime in October. And you know, mind you, I cannot tell you the last time I actually had a cycle, you guys. But yeah, so I don't even know if, okay, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. So the first appointment was in October. I want to say around the second or third week, like the second or third day. I'm not really sure exact date, but that's when they ran the test. You know, they seen what my A1C was, my weight was, and when I was pregnant, I wasn't following the guidelines, which I should have for when you have gestational diabetes, because when I was pregnant, I did have gestational diabetes. So I changed it, but with the PCOS, I had to do insulin shots because my body, I guess how it works is your body, I don't know if it rejects the insulin or I don't know how that works. I don't know. If you know, comment, let me know down below. I mean, I'm still getting used to it all. So I ended up having to check my sugar levels 4 times a day, which is a pain in the ass. But also I had to my endocrinologist through the OBGYN, she wanted me to start insulin shots, which I was super nervous at first because I hate needles. Yes, I have tattoos, but I hate needles. I hate getting shots. So we did that, but then it was fine. So then we did our follow-up with the endocrinologist just towards the end of October, I want to say. And quinkadankly, but when I left that appointment, see, I'm all over the place, but when I left that appointment, she put me on metformin. Now, I get good things and I get bad things about metformin. The bad thing for me is everybody know the side effects of metformin. You go to the bathroom. I'm talking about you gotta go, like, if you ever seen Big Mama House, when when Big Mama said she had to go, yeah, that's what you're gonna be doing constantly on metformin, okay? Sorry, getting over COVID, and my throat is dry completely. Like, I don't know what's going on. Okay, so she put me on metformin. I think it's metformin XR, something like that, and it was 2 pills a day. So I'm like, okay. So I thought that since she said I was taking the metformin that I did not have to take the insulin shots, because no, I'm pretty sure she said that, but so I quit taking my insulin shots and I just did the metformin, and I was still taking my prenatal vitamins that my OBGYN recommended. I don't have the bottle with me, but I'll post the picture of the bottle. I got it from Amazon because she said I needed a lot of folic acid. Even my mother-in-law said that, because my mother-in-law had a miscarriage before she got pregnant with my husband. So she was like, yeah, you need a lot of folic acid. So the prenatals that my OBGYN recommended have a lot of folic acid. So that's good there. And another thing, I did decide to change my diet. I cut out, no, I didn't cut out soda per se. Like everything, like if I do get soda, everything that I get is 0 sugar, obviously. And I've changed my portion control. And me not thinking that I was doing anything, we seen my in-laws for we went to dinner one night, and my father-in-law was, you know, like, hey, have you lost some weight? I'm like, and no. So need I remind you, when I first went to the endocrinologist, I was weighing at 241, which PCOS is hard, because I mean, it's hard for you to lose weight. So when I started taking the metformin and changing my diet and cutting out sugars, and I did my follow-up with the endocrinologist, my endocrinologist, Dr. Bethany, is amazing, okay? Super, super sweet. So she was informing me that when I first came to her after the miscarriage, that she didn't want us to try to conceive until after we lowered my A1C, because it was at a 7.6, okay? So what she recommended was we wait until next year. And of course, me just getting over a miscarriage, I did not want to hear having to wait until next year. I was not with it. I was not trying to hear it. None of that stuff. So I took it upon myself, like, girl, you're going to do whatever you can to get this A1C down. Now, when I went for my follow-up to get my weight, we started with the weigh-in, because, you know, every time you go to the doctor, they always check your weight. And they checked my weight, and it was like at a 230. And I'm like, whoa, that fast? They were like, yeah, you know, you lost weight. And I was like, well, I don't feel like I lost weight, but okay, you know. And they, the lady checked my sugar levels, and now it was low, you know, mind you, it was like because it can't be past 95, and it was like 60 something, but I was totally fine, you know. I wasn't, even though it was low, I was hungry, but I wasn't, you know, like going in like a shock or anything. So, you know, she was like, you know, as long as you're fine, then that's okay. So Dr. Bethany comes in, and she was like, you know, we need to check your A1C, because it looks like you've lost weight. You know, she was like, have you still been doing your insulin shots? I'm like, no, because she was like, insulin shots actually makes you gain weight or keep your weight at a steady, you know, pace where you're not losing it. And I was like, no, because I thought you told me that if I took the metformin that I wouldn't have to take the insulin shots. But no, she actually wanted me to take both. honestly, I did not know that. So what when they took my A1C, she was like, you know, I told you that I didn't want you to try to conceive until next year when you lowered your A1C, but it looks like you lowered your A1C. So of course Ryan's like, ooh, okay, let's do the guessing game. You know, like, let's see how far she got her A1C down. So he starts saying numbers and she's like, no, you know, it's lower than that. And he's like, you're kidding. And I'm just saying, like, you definitely gotta be freaking kidding me, because me that quick? So she told me that I actually lowered my A1C down. I'm back in the green. Hallelujah. I'm gonna keep it in the green. But I lowered it down to a 5.3, which is really good. She told me to keep up the good work. That before I do get start to try to conceive, she wants me to do my lab works, which I already have an appointment to go next Wednesday, which I'm excited about. But yes, we got the green light from the endocrinologist to go ahead and try again, which I don't know how it's gonna work, because granted, yes, after 2.5 years we got pregnant. It's still so crazy to me that 2.5 years we get pregnant, and I did 3 things different. So basically, since I got the green light to go ahead and, you know, it's okay to, you know, try for rainbow baby, I'm gonna try for rainbow baby. And I told my husband, I'm like, you better get ready, because look, I need this baby, okay? I need it, I want it, I need it. So yeah, I'm just basically going to use my mirror like I did the last time. I'm going to use my pre-seed like I did the last time. And I need to get some more raspberry leaf tea just to help my vagine after, you know, the miscarriage and stuff like that. So yeah, we're good to go over here in the Gatlin household. So it's time to get baby dancing and tracking that ovulation, you know what I mean? I'm still gonna be doing my battery is low, what the freak. But before my battery runs out, I'm still going to be doing my easy at home ovulation test, and then my mirror fertility ovulation test. So before my camera dies, I just wanted to hop on here, give you guys an update, let you guys know that baby Gatlin is in the making, okay? Baby Gatlin is in the making. Baby dust to everybody who is in the TTC community. And a YouTuber of mine, Sherelle, should be having her baby boy pretty soon, so I cannot wait to get videos from her. I will link her channel down below as well, so you guys can go and follow her. Her and her husband are beautiful, beautiful people. So shout out to them. And yeah, I will see you guys in another video.